All right, here we are at Hanoi's International Airport doing an international departure to Bangkok. Oh wow, slippery. So I did a domestic arrival here. I did that video. If you guys want to watch that. This is going to be a business class flight to Bangkok on Vietnam Airlines. Noi Bai International Airport. So, oh my gosh, the lines for Vietjet Air are long. Let's see. Vietnam Airlines. Let's hope the lines are not as long as what I just saw at Vietjet. Those budget airlines, man. Oh, sorry. The check-in lines are almost enough to avoid the airline to begin with. It's a much shorter line for some reason. There's business class. Let's see. Economy. Online check-in. Okay. Alrighty. Well, the other side is economy. This is business class, so I ended up coming over here. It was easy peasy. No problem at all. Now we're going to the security check. Priority fast lane. Wow. Okay. No real problem here. I'll try to get you some feedback on what it would take to go through the regular security. Okay, so I'm just going to show you around this departure hall here. So it turns out that was the main security gate clearance that I just went through. Having sky priority or business class was a lot shorter going through passport control. The line for actual security was after passport control. So the longest line that I experienced was passport control. That was the case when I arrived into Ho Chi Minh City for my arrival internationally. Passport control in Vietnam is probably slower than most countries. Slower or longer line processing. And I just say that because you're probably curious about that. So here's another security clearance line. Passport control also looks like very long there. So if you were flying Vietjet or an economy airline, I would definitely show up very early because it looks like the lines are quite long. Maybe 2.5 hours early or 3 hours early to be safe. It's unfortunate that lines are so long when going to these airports, but it's not just here in Vietnam. I've seen it in Europe. I've seen it everywhere. But in terms of Asia, it's quite long. It's longer than most. Singapore is probably the most efficient. But yeah, we'll see, right? See how everything goes in Bangkok. So this is all the way down to 37, I think. Just show you this side. Here's gate 31. We got a business lounge right there. I'm gonna go up to the lounge and show you that, and then I'll go to my gate, which is actually on the other side of the wing. But we got a real rainy day out here. There's an Emirates Airlines flight. They do fly to Doha from here. I didn't see Dubai on there, but I might be doing a Dubai arrival soon. So the airport's lounge here, business lounge, you can see those are the airlines. Qatar. But no Vietnam Airlines. So I'm gonna go over towards the Vietnam Airlines check-in counter here. So here's duty free. Tons of modern shopping here. Drinks, alcohol, things I don't need. Maybe if they had a camera. Do they sell cameras? Like a GoPro? Like, what is this? Who's gonna smoke that? After it says that. Oh, come on. It's crazy how they have these packs of cigs, and on there it shows these like most grotesque imagery. They do that here in Asia, and people just puff them down even though they see that image every time they smoke. I used to smoke myself, actually. I smoked on, off and on. Hopefully I'm done with it. But every once in a while I get this like urge to smoke a cig. It's been a couple years now, thankfully. But I just know it's so bad, as many of you who are probably smokers know. But yeah, out here they put the most crazy sayings on there. You saw what it said, and the imagery is nuts. They don't do that in the US. Alright, so this is my lounge. A whole other fleet. This is also priority pass, so that's good to know, right? I'm assuming the other one's better because it was Qatar Airways. This one looks great. Oh my gosh, it's big and spacious. Fantastic. Okay. That's Vietjet, that's Bamboo, and that's Thai Airways. But guess what? I'm actually not going in the Song Hong because apparently there's another lounge for Vietnam Airlines and all these. Wow. Okay. Hello. How are you? You're not okay? Oh, sick. Oh, drink a lot of water. Drink more water.
Okay, you want any change money? I need change some money. I need change money.
No, I don't. I only have 10,000. I really do. Otherwise, it would be perfect. If you have Thai baht. Yeah, unfortunately, spent all my money because I gave it to a scammer last night, a taxi scammer. This is a true story. Supposed to charge me only $120,000. Some way, somehow, it gave me $480,000 bong or dong. Okay. Nope. Actually not liking the selection here. What is up with that selection? Rice, noodle, and some greens. Where's the meat? Okay. Alright, well, that was a very nice lounge. Had a positive experience in there, drank 2 beers, spent about an hour and a half in there. Wi-Fi works. It's not the fastest, but it's fast enough, that's for sure. So now we are headed to gate 23. It's actually a nice modern airport. Might even be better than the one in Saigon. It's a lot less crowded, I'll say that. So with that being said, you may consider arrivals and departures out of here or opposed to Saigon. Or maybe I would just opt for Da Nang. I don't know. The duty free is fairly basic. Chocolates, cigarettes, or alcohol. Because those are the big three vices that have duty free attached to it. I think they're boarding the plane now. Wow, on time. No delays. Ooh, big bowl of pho. Yeah, this is a great airport. I like it. Which is funny because the actual city of Hanoi is very old and dated compared to Da Nang or Ho Chi Minh City. But their airport here is probably the best airport in Vietnam. But yeah, I mean, even if you stay at like the designer chain hotels like a Marriott or something, the hotels are old and dated. All right. Thank you.
Enjoy the flight, sir.
Thank you. I have an interesting relationship with Vietnam. I got scammed probably a few times here, especially Hanoi. I would say be on the lookout for the taxi meter scam. The taxi meter scam, as well as people trying to sell you things and strike up random conversations, because not all of those people are your friends. I think the good rule of thumb is if someone approaches you trying to sell you something, be suspicious. If you approach them, don't be as suspicious. Many friendly people here, but typically the friendly ones are not the ones trying to scam you. Obviously. I did not go to Phu Quoc. That was a big one on my list, but I didn't make it there. Sky Team. It's my preferred airline while I'm in Vietnam. It's a good airline. That's beef with noodle. And I'm not sure what kind of dessert that is, but we'll find out.
And if you enjoyed this one, you can also watch the Ho Chi Minh arrival as well as the Hanoi arrival.